Hey guys, this is the Otami Warrior, and I know I'm doing two videos in a row. Normally, I like to do one video a day. In the last video, you saw this poster of Masamune Toya finally up, but because I had already did the unboxing and you guys saw that, I felt it was justified to go ahead and do another video with some new content. So, forgive me, I'm still kind of getting over a cold. So what I've decided to do was do a video of my wall scroll haul. I was originally debating if I should break them up in two videos and have one wall scroll haul for the customs like I usually do and one for the minis like last time. But that would be kind of tough for me emotionally, because when I was trying to do my mini wall scroll haul last week, my mother kept interrupting me, and if you've seen my previous video, you know that she's not here to do that anymore. So that would be tough if I tried to just do the minis alone. So I'm just going to do one big wall scroll haul, like all the wall scrolls that came for October. So I'm sorry if you wanted them broken up in videos. I hope you can forgive me, but I feel like this is the best for me to do right now. And who knows, maybe down the line I can focus on a video for the minis and the separate video for the customs. But for this time, I got so many, I'll just call it wall scroll haul for October 2016. So without further ado, let the show begin. So, as you've noticed, I've been kind of focused on these two for the last minute. These are two of the minis that I got. The first one is Persona 4 Golden, and the second one is a Sailor Moon group picture, which I really like this one, in part because of the fog-like atmosphere at the bottom. And I figured putting this on my curtain would make it look really good with the light coming in through it. But aside from that, Uranus and Neptune are my favorite Sailor Senshis, so I love how they're down there posing while everyone else is pretty much standing. They've always marched to the beat of their own drum, and that's something I respect. And you got Sailor Pluto back there, so she's just kind of doing her own thing too. And I'm back with Persona 4 Golden. I forgot to mention this first, but if you played this game, who were your three characters that you took along with you? I know for me, like towards the end, once I had everyone unlocked, my three characters were Naoto, Yukiko, and Kanji. You know, Yosuke, he was a pretty good character, but I just love my group. Yukiko for healing, you know, Naoto for magic, and Kanji because who doesn't want to run around and hit things with chairs all day? So sorry if I'm kind of stammering over this. It's been a hectic week, and I really haven't practiced what to say too much. So I guess this is kind of freeform, but yeah. Those are my three characters, and I love seeing who like had which characters when they played. And you've seen these lovely Icky and Amnesia, more Amnesia, but this is a new one. You know, I like the number 4. That's one thing about me, so it would have been weird to only have 3 Amnesia wall scrolls up here, so I needed a 4th one. And this one was pretty decent. I like this one. I don't know about you, but it kind of reminds me of like a boy band or some type of movie where I feel like this would be like the poster image. I don't know, but it looks pretty awesome, and I'm glad I got it. So that's all for my minis right now. I have 2 more coming in. One of Goku from Dragon Ball Z, and the other one will be kind of like a DeviantArt like image with Neo Queen Serenity, or actually just a Princess Serenity and King Endymion. Not King Endymion, Prince Endymion. So looking forward to that one to arrive next month. But on to the custom wall scrolls now. So obviously I had to get another Masamune one, because I don't know if you've noticed, but this is kind of like my Masamune shrine. And I hate calling it that, but I really don't know what else to call it. So yeah, Masamune keychain up there if you haven't seen it in my previous videos. But yeah, this is kind of like my place where I put Masamune stuff. So this is the latest one. This is of him holding Koharu when he finally realized that he's not going to let her go, and he's going to be there and protect her, and she's breaking down because she's so happy about it. You know, pretty emotional scene. So I enjoyed it, and I love Masamune if you haven't realized that by now. So I figured I needed one more to kind of fill in this gap here. And looking back, I probably should have made the hook a little closer to here, but it'll be okay. So moving on, we have, I love this one. We have San Germain and Venus. And this is the notorious, I would like to say, crossroads. Once you get to the end of the Common Route chapter in Code Realize, Guardian of Rebirth. It's like depending on which character you get, the dialogue is a little bit different, but for the most part, he shows up towards that chapter when Venus is going to do whatever with you. And he kind of saves the day somewhat. You know, unless you're in his route, and then otherwise you're screwed. So yeah, this probably has to be my favorite CG out of the entire Code Realize Guardian of Rebirth Ultimate game. Because you can't really tell it on here, even though they did a good job of printing it. But on the game, I love the lighting, and I love how beautiful it is, and I love the music behind it. Just like everything is just so chilling, and this is like the first time that the Count opens his eyes, and when he opens his eyes, you know, something is about to go down. So there's that. So there's my lovely Count, my lovely San Germain, and the unfortunate Venus. Alright, moving on, last but not least, we have Lance and Eerie from what's it called? Nameless. Yeah, Nameless, the one thing you must recall. This is kind of unique because it's, you know, it's probably my first custom wall scroll that didn't involve a game from Access or Ultimate. This is actually from a Korean Ultimate game, but don't let that stop you. This is an awesome game, and this is the scene where, well, if you haven't played it, I don't want to spoil you, but this is the scene where he's pretty much going to take charge and tell her what's going to happen and what is not going to happen, basically. But yeah, I definitely recommend this game. It's called Nameless, the one thing you must recall. And you can find it on Steam. Well, I guess that is it for now. You know, concerning the wall scrolls and all. And, you know, money's gonna be a little bit tight now that I have to start paying bills and whatnot. But I'm still hoping to get a few more wall scrolls. Probably about 3, maybe 4. This time, you know, I want to have Natsuhiko and his CG where he's holding Makoto's hand. That was his extra CG from from Nornan Var Commons. I'm still on the fence about that because I have the button of that, so I don't know. And I would have to pay to get the watermark removed and whatnot. But I think I still want it. So I might be getting that. I'll let you know in another video or whatnot. And I'm gonna probably deviate from, Ultimate games and getting wall scrolls of them. I think I'll get a couple of wall scrolls of Resident Evil 6 images. More in particular, the loading image, at least on the PS4 when you're first logging into the game, and the one where Chris and Leon are like pointing their guns at each other. I think that one will look awesome. So yeah, still on the fence about that. Still on the fence about getting an Impy Barbicane one where he's like with Shishi. I might not get that one since the button actually does wonders for me. And that was to free up some more space for more wall scrolls. But yeah, money's tight now, but still gonna try to have wall scrolls, maybe a few more buttons coming in, and stuff like that. Might take a little longer, but I'm gonna try to get that to y'all. And yeah, I think this video has gone on long enough. If you happen to like what you see, then please like, comment, share, subscribe, check out my other videos, do what you gotta do, and I will see you guys next time, which will probably be me showing off my button pins. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.